guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal On. And today I'm playing catch up, guys. So I'm catching up with you. I'm gonna, let you know how the day at the races went. Was it a thumbs up, thumbs down? I have done a very quick time lapse. Some flowers that I hauled for a particular wreath for my mum. So I've got a time lapse of that. I've got updates on a few things, and it's to kind of finish this season off to move into the next season, if you like. But before I do any of that, guys, I just would like to share with you this. Now, I had a company called YOUNGDO, an Amazon company called YOUNGDO, approach me and ask me, would I like them to send me a smart massage oral irrigator. Okay, this company, they do body fat scales, they do I always get these wrong, vaporizer. They do vaporizers, they do resistance bands, they do bike seats. And they asked me, would I like to try their oral irrigator? And I thought, brilliant. Now I do use, I do floss, as you know, probably most of us do. And it cost me quite a penny because my dentist said to me, you know, the floss sticks and the dental floss, you know, on a reel, it's not cutting it for me, she said. You need some TP brushes. So she said the cheapest that you can find, or that she had found. It was actually quite refreshing that I didn't have a dentist that was trying to sell me her products. She said, go on to Amazon and find these TP brushes, which I did do. And I have been using them. I've been using them for over 2 years. But they cost money, you know. Each month you're having to get a new supply in because they don't last. They don't last that long. And if you've got a bridge, now I've got a small bridge there on this side, and I have got some crowns within my mouth. So this, I thought, well, you know, I'm going to give this a go, guys. So it's a company by YOUNGDO on Amazon, and this is an oral irrigator, which is a water flosser. Now, I've been using this and it is fantastic. And not only is it fantastic, it's going to save me quite some money in the future, guys. I'm not going to have to buy the TP brushes and the dental floss sticks and stuff. I'm not going to have to buy them. So this is what it looks like. You've got your water tank here with you've got your measurements of water. This is your on-off button and your where you will put your heads, whichever dental head you need. You've got a nice coiled lead that fits quite nicely back into, I can't even get that on there now. Oh, it's because it's magnetic. I'll have to be careful of that because of my ICD. But it fits, you know, that coil fits nicely back into that hole. You've got your on-off button. There you go. You've got your dial for your speeds, and as you can hear, the higher the speed, you know, the noisier it gets. Then you've got this little housing unit here for your heads with a UV light, because UV light, there is a warning sign there, by the way, not to directly look at it. She said glancing. The UV light kills all the bacteria and the virus and whatever possibly could get on it. So you open it up and inside you've got your heads. Now there's 3 heads the same, colour-coded heads the same. That's just for your general flossing. So you've got a green, a pink and a blue, and that's those heads there. So like I say, you've got green, pink and blue. Then you have, I think this, now let me look at the instruction booklet because it does come with a really handy, so then you've got this head with it's got like a little square of 4 brushes on it, that's your orthodontic. So I'm assuming that that's for things like braces, you know, if you've got braces and stuff, perhaps even Invisalign. Now, don't quote me on that because I'm not well read on Invisalign. Then you've got this. This is a tiny brush, and that is your dental plaque tip. I'd have to read on that to see what that is. Then you've got this one. It's like and that's your periodontal. Oh, sorry, your periodontal tip. Again, I'm not really sure what a periodontal is, so I'd have to read up on that type of thing. But then, guys, you've also got this handy little gadget, and that's your tongue cleaner, your tongue scrape, tongue cleaner tip. Now, I always clean my tongue, guys. I don't know if anybody else does, but I do. And then, like I say, guys, they all fit nice and neat inside there. And then you make sure it's snapped shut, and then your light comes on. I mean, obviously, I would clean mine anyway, wouldn't you? Then your light comes on, and there you go. There's quite some force in this, guys. Now, I'll fetch a little jug to the table. Just so I can show you the actual... It's probably going to backfire on me and I'd spray myself all over the face. Probably. So, you've also got a pulse. You can set this to pulse. So, you can have normal, soft and pulse. And I think the higher you go... So, I've set this to 10. So, I'm going to show you... Ooh. So there's quite a jet that comes off it. Or you can have, that's at number 5. Can you see that? Do you know what? It's really, really good. I really like it. Oh, I just tried to get it off. What you have to do is you have to press your, and it releases the, and then like I say, I would clean that, then put it in there with the UV light on, and then stick your little... It's also got suckers on the, which is perfect for your tiles in your bathroom, isn't it? You know, suckers on the bottom, which is great for your tiles in the bathroom. The only thing is with me, I haven't got a plug socket in my bathroom, so I do have to use an extension, which is here in a minute because I'm doing this for you guys. But yeah, that's YOUNGDO, company on Amazon, if you wanted to give them a look, and I will link that there. I will link them in the description below. But I'm super happy with that because it has saved me some money. So we'll move on now, guys. And first of all, let me get a thingy to wipe this water up. And incidentally, guys, that was gifted to me. I have not paid for it. It was gifted. But I'm not affiliated with them. I don't earn anything from them and I was not paid. So we really are moving on. I'll just get a drink. So Saturday was fantastic, guys. You know, all I was doing, you know, preempting stuff that hadn't really happened. I told you I'm full of anxiety, and it really did turn out super. Even though I was full, and I mean full of a cough and cold, I could hardly open my eyes at certain points because, you know, I was literally streaming. My lovely son kindly shared his that he fetched back from clubbing, you know. He's still rotten. He's been well over a week with his now, and he's picking antibiotics up. He's been on the phone to the doctor, and the doctor's sent him antibiotics and eye drops because he's got conjunctivitis as well, so he's had it really bad, still has. Whereas mine lasted... Well, I've still got it. I've still got a cough and, you know, I'm still a bit thingy. But yeah, the day was absolutely fabulous. And I backed some winners and I backed some runners up. And I came back in you know, I got my money back, what I put on, and I came back in profit. Is that what I'm trying to say? So yeah. So then the other things I want to show you, I will get back to the races. The other things I want to show you very quickly is I'm going to slip a video in, and I'm going to do that now, actually, guys. And now, so there's the wreath, guys, that I made for Mum. Really pretty, really nice colours. Sorry guys, I needed to cough, and you don't want to wear me coughing in your skin. And I made this little tub. So that's that. That's also for Mum. So you've seen the video. So they were those flowers that I picked up from the range, not the little tub flowers, because they've come out of my petal shed, guys. I'm trying to rotate what's in my petal shed now. And some of those flowers were from the range, but I'm really super happy with how it turned out. Now I managed to find some. I know I'm all over the place here, guys, but bear with. We'll get there in the end. I managed to find my pipe cleaners, so I have been able to get together. It does my head in because I can't get them all one length because they're all skew width. I managed to get together 18 pipe cleaners for your kit, whoever the lucky winner is. So you've got your ribbon in there. You've got your pipe cleaners, I will put those in there as well. You have got your mesh, and you've got your raised wreath form for whoever wins that giveaway. And that giveaway is over on my last video. And all you need to do to enter is like, subscribe, and comment that you'd like to enter. And good luck to all of you. And good luck to all of you who've already entered. But I'm going to keep that running, literally because of the way time is at the minute. Yeah, it's just the way that time is for me at the minute. But when I do, so feel free to enter if you'd like to. And then when I do the draw, I'll send it off, you know, the very next day to whoever wins it. I've got lemon and honey. So the day at the races was absolutely fabulous. We went to Chester races. I was so poorly when I woke up on the, because on the Friday I'd started, hadn't I, with the sore throat and the little cough, the little wheezy cough. By the time Friday night came, I was yosking all over the place. And I thought I couldn't possibly, because my throat was so prickly. And I thought, this is terrible. Anyway, Saturday I woke up and I honestly thought, you know, there's no chance. And then I thought, well, show willing, you know, don't, because they might think that I'm being rude and, you know, because they know what I'm like. You know, they know I suffer anxiety and they'll think, oh, you know, she's not even tried. She's not even made an effort. Anyway, you know, I was really quite surprised in myself because I got myself dressed, I got myself showered, got myself ready. And even though I felt absolutely dreadful, I looked in the mirror and I did wear that polka dot dress, guys, with a little pink wedge shoe with the pink fascinator and a little navy shrug. Not a shrug, it was like a cardigan. It was lovely. What my friend had lent to me just in case it was cold, and my mum fetched me a blanket just in case it was cold, because once cold sets in with me, it sets my fibromyalgia off, and then we really are in trouble. So I got to my mum's. I had my mask on in my mum's. I said, I can't take this off, Mum, because I don't want you to get it. And that's how I was in the car journey as well. You know, my sister's partner and my sister's friend came. My cousin was meant to come, but she didn't turn up. But it was fabulous. It was absolutely fabulous. So we got in there and we were immediately taken to our seats. And we were poured Prosecco straight away, and we were seated. On the table, I've tried to find it. I did bring it home with me, but I can't find it now. It was like a sheet of A3 paper like this, and on the back of it, it had the menu, and on the opposite side, it had, on the face of it, it had the menu, and on the back of it, it had the races for that day. And you know what, guys? We didn't even have to get out of our seats, not even to place a bet, because, you know, this little guy came along to the table. You know, it was almost like a little bus conductor with a ticket machine. Do you know what I mean? In fact, it was a ticket machine. You told him what you were placing, the bets you were placing, and he ripped the tickets off for you, you know. So those were the tickets. So I'm going to say to you now, let me just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there were 7 races in total, guys. And I had winners or runners up and there was only first and second place. So I either got first or I got second on 5 of those races. I've got 5 tickets there. There were 7 races. And there was just those 2 races, just the 2 races that I didn't. By the first race, sorry, I'm going to cough. So sorry, guys. By the first race, I'd almost made my money back, you know. By the second race, I had made my money back, and then so I got race 7, I got race 4, race 3, race 5, and race 2. So actually, I'm telling a fib. The first race, I got nothing. Second and third race. Second race, I got first. Third race, I got second. Fourth race, I got second. Fifth race, I got first. And 7th race, I got second. So I came back, you know, with extra pennies. And as one of my lovely subscribers said, you know, making some crafting pennies. And that's what I did. So it's gone in my little crafting pot, because I do have a crafting pot. You know, it can't sustain itself. Well, it does sustain itself. That's what I mean. Oh, honestly. Let's have a drink. So yeah, it was a fabulous day. And the meals, and I'm going to show you the meals. I'll show you the menu, and I will show you the meals. The only thing I didn't do was film the pudding, so I'll slip that in now. So yeah, so it was lovely, and as you can tell, you know, food was absolutely gorgeous. I had creme brulee for my pudding, and my mum had the orange and honey cheesecake. And so we did a bit of a swap. So she had half my creme brulee with one of the shortbread biscuits, and I had half of her orange and honey cheesecake, which is absolutely beautiful. And the creme brulee was as well. I mean, I've only tried it once, creme brulee, I'll be honest. And that was from Aldi's a couple of Christmases ago, and I didn't like it. But this one was absolutely lovely. And it was just a fabulous day. And, you know, I really didn't need to have worried. You know, I looked at some of the people, some of the ladies, and I didn't feel out of place at all. You know what I mean? I was well presented. I might have to go. I was well presented, and let me get some of this. Everybody, you know, everybody was looking like they were just having, no one was interested in me. I didn't need to sneak in and sneak out, you know, guys. It was all right. But of course I was with my mummy and my big sister, so yeah, you know, it was just a really, really lovely day, and the food was scrumptious. But I sat there all day, guys, and I had lemon and water all day. I had that one glass of Prosecco and I had 1/2 a glass of cider. You know, at the end of the day, I was riddled with this virus. So I literally then just drank cold water with lemon in. But it was absolutely great. I really, really enjoyed it. And I think I will save and buy my own ticket next time and go again. And I think looking at everybody's fascinators, you know, some of the fascinators were absolutely out of this world. I wish I'd have taken some photographs, but I was so poorly, I didn't get out of my seat. But I really do, because they had a competition, you know, the best dressed and all that sort of stuff. There was some, I'm not just talking about the ladies, there was some incredible suits too. You know, somebody flew in via helicopter. I thought, oh, I mean, it could have been a jockey, I don't know. But yeah, it was just great. It was and the atmosphere was lovely. Everything, there was nothing offensive whatsoever about the day. It really was amazing. And I'll look forward to next year, if I go next year. So if nobody else has ever done the races, it's definitely worth it. My sister said to me, you know, you don't even have to buy expensive tickets like they had expensive I mean, they didn't have the most expensive tickets. I've looked here. It might be on here, or it might have been online, where some tickets can be 2,500. But we did have an expensive ticket, and she said to me, it doesn't have to be that way. You can literally, you know, pay an entrance fee, and then you're outside, basically. You're outside, and you put your bets on outside, and you'll sit on the seats outside, and there'll be a burger somewhere. You know, you can get a burger or something like that. And I thought, oh, you know, you don't have to. And there was quite a lot of people outside, but I love people watching. So, you know, it was great to be watching everybody in all hats and the dresses and the suits. And we could see all the horses. Apparently, where we were isn't where my sister normally goes, and where my sister and my mum normally go. They normally go at the finishing post, apparently. So, yeah. So, anyway, so that was that. And, you know, it was great. And thank you all for your lovely support and comments that, you know, on that last video of mine. Because yeah, I am an anxious Annie, and just terrible for it. And I do preempt things, and you know, I have to be comfortable. And the thing was, I was comfortable. I really was comfortable. And I did take my shoes off, and I did put my polka dot flip-flops on. But nobody batted an eyelid, and everything was fine. In fact, there was a lady across the table here, and she did exactly the same. So that's that. So I think I've covered everything apart from what's coming up next. So next week, guys, what I've decided to do is I'm going to come back next week with different types of wreath frames. I'm going to come back and make a wreath frame. They're my pipe cleaners for my, which is down there, my mesh is down there. Perfect colouring. You know, I'm going to make my wreath frame up. I'm just going to show you that this is one of the American wreath frames. This is only a small one, mind. But these are what they call twist ties. They're not chenille stems. They're the proper wreath form, deco mesh wreath form twist ties. And this is what we're going to make. We're going to make one of these, and I'm going to show you how to make one up for yourself. And I came across, I didn't come across it. After I received this, and I looked at it and I thought, oh right. So I now make mine in a totally different way to most people. But I'll show you that next Tuesday. And that's where we will begin then. So next Tuesday I'll come back, I'll show you that, how to do that, make that wreath form up, because you know, whoever's the lucky recipient is of the, unless you make them anyway, you know, of this deco mesh, you'll need to know. So we'll make that up, and then when I come back after that, I've got a little list here. I wrote a little list just today. So we're coming, we'll be in September. So I'll be back on Tuesday. The following Tuesday, we'll definitely have started September. It might be earlier than the following Tuesday, but it's definitely next Tuesday. And then, so I decided I'm going to make a couple of pumpkin topiaries. And I'm also going to make a pumpkin garland. I've already discussed that with you, with the lamb's ear garland down there, and I said white pumpkins. Well, I've changed my mind now. I am going to use pumpkins, but I have decided, I've not fetched the colours to the table. I have decided to have different coloured pumpkins. I'm not just having white. So, and I'm going to do a pumpkin wreath. And then, of course, I'm doing my deco mesh wreath. So the deco mesh wreath will follow on from making that wreath form up next Tuesday. So I've got a few things that I want to do that I've listed here anyway. And there'll be other things that coincide or go alongside, or even come in as an extra as well. So I hope you'll stick around for that, guys. And I know it's been all over the place, this video today, but I just wanted to touch base with you. And I'm not feeling great, I must admit. I need to get my son as well to the chemist, to the pharmacy, to pick his prescription up. But thank you for bearing with me. And like I say, when I come back, oh, that was my tablet singing me a song. I didn't realise that. I really hope that I've not sat here this entire time and that you can hear that TV. Because otherwise I'm going to have to do this video again, because I'll get copyrighted. I'll just keep my ear out for it when I... So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you're all really well, and I hope you guys had a lovely weekend too. We're waiting on sunshine here today, you know. We're in the northwest and they've promised us some sunshine, but we haven't got any so far. But, you know, we can live in hope, can't we? So I'll see you all next week. See you all next Tuesday with how I make the wreath form up with the 18 ties and the different types of wreath rings. And I will try and link some as well for you guys, because I have had a couple of questions in the comment boxes as to where, you know, because you can't seem to get them anywhere. Well, I do buy wholesale, but I generally I know that you can, if you Google it, you can go. So I might as well tell you now, but I will still link them next week. You can go to Amazon and you can go to eBay, and you can get them in packs of 20 for about a tenner. Don't pay any more than that, guys, because it's that's them raking it in off you. Trust me, I buy wholesale. So yeah, don't pay any more than 50 pence each for them. All right, maybe 52 pence or something like that, but no more, you know, because that's people just being downright cheeky and greedy. Don't like that, mate. It really annoys me. Right, okay then, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and thanks very much for bearing with me through the coughing and the spluttering and, you know, the coming and the going and, you know, the mishmash. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.